Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Dishonored 2, Part 13. I decided to split the ending kind of into two videos because um, I was kind of looking to see, like, um, what it was going to take to do, like, a non-lethal. And it's going to probably take us a little bit to get through this kind of mansion. So we kind of did everything leading up to getting into Dunwall Tower. And so now that we're here, we're going to be, we have no sleep darts or anything. So we're going to have to go to the workshop.
If Delilah's in the throne room, I can use the elevator to reach her.
From Delilah. Following the Abbey's pathetic assault, I want the power shut off in the security room, and I want the rickety old contraption locked. No more supplicants from the city riding up to beg for my graces. My throne room only if your need is dire, and woe be anyone from outside the covenant who serves me while I'm painting. The overseers were probably the last of your significant enemies, and now they're beaten. I trust you can handle anyone else who comes along. Your Empress Delilah.
To restore power to the elevator, I'll have to reach the security room.
Oh, so my controller batteries are low. Might want to replace those, actually. Alright, so chapel, security room. We're going to want to get into both. Alright, so we also want to make sure we're not seen by those statues that are right there. As you can see, right here, there's a statue of Delilah. She will give our position away, so... Shit. Let's see here. Can't get up through here. We're not in a current rush, so we'll just go ahead and let that recharge.
They'll pay for
My
what they've done to the
chambers.
tower.
Oh, there's a picture of me. Close those doors. Lay her behind the bed so that nobody can see it.
General detection state.
Why is there a tree in the middle of the chapel?
So Delilah on Rune Harmony. Bending the energies of the void was tricky, but I managed to corrupt runes of bone for my great painting. I've got all the ingredients ready in the chapel: dried kelp and algae from the moats, flowers from the greenhouse, ground to dust made of pigment, human bones infused with fluids of terror and regret. Mustering patience, I will continue painting until the final rune is ready to affix to the throne, my throne. But harmony must be maintained between the corrupt runes and their pure counterparts. Two corrupt, aligned with two of the purest. If this harmony is not observed, the magic of the painting could get twisted all around and fail, or even turn against me.
Delilah's new painting sounds dangerous, but I might be able to sabotage it. With more corrupt runes, maybe I could turn Delilah's painting against her.
So yeah, so basically we need to make a corrupt rune here. We need the pigment.
It worked. I painted the chapel, but added a tree to the painting. After arranging the runes across the chair, both pure and corrupted,
Where's the pigment
I was
then?
able to transpose the chapel made of paint with the one made of stone. With more runes, I should be able to do the same to all the Empire.
Here we go.
This will be my greatest undertaking. Transposing my painting. The world as it should be. With this wretched dung heap we're all born into. At last, all will be made proper and good.
So yeah, the corrupt rune is what will help us do this non-lethally. So so yeah, we need to restore the power still to get up to the throne room. There's a rune down here. Take that. There we go. Shadow kill. We need 3 for that. Okay.
With the power on, I can take the elevator to the throne room.
Yep.
Of course I gathered them at dawn. When else? They're no good otherwise. Like she's the only one who knows how to gather black mandrake root. can't believe it. I can't.
See you later, lady. Alright, so now let's get the hell out of here. We're pretty much going to go back the way we came. We're going to have to wait for this clockwork soldier.
Okay, the machine has detected something. At this place, the machine
All right.
is recharging the magnetic coil. Rotations.
All right.
Someone's burning whale oil again. Curious who would want the stinking light.
Okay, there we go. Now we'll take the elevator. I hit 2 when I was actually supposed to hit 4. I think she wasn't paying attention. Alright, to the tower rooftop we go. I know there's all those, you know, bone charms and stuff, but we're pretty much set for the end and everything. The only thing we don't have are any, you know, sleep darts, but those don't work on Delilah anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
You will take me back and die at my hands.
Is there any way else? Anywhere else? Aha.
What has Delilah done to the throne?
Alright, so let's see here.
Where are you, Dowd? I know you're still breathing. Hidden somewhere.
I mean, I'm not really... There we go.
My spirit returns. To the canvas, and I will show you my vision.
There goes the heart. Alright, so we need to put this corrupt rune here. There we go. Alright, so following prevent from bending reality across the Empire. So now we've done that. We swapped that. Now let me see how do this here. So basically I'm going to follow a little bit of a guide here to do this so that she can be taken.
All the world with this.
Okay, let's see. I guess the idea is to So she's actually over here. How do we get up there? Here we go.
If I put Delilah on the throne, the painting should trap her in her own fantasy world. You wanted a world of your own, Delilah, so have it.
Here we go. I guess we could have done this in one video. I thought it was going to take longer, to be honest. But we do have the ending cutscene and everything as well, so.
At last, what I've always deserved. My justice. Now what's always been marred and distorted will be perfect. I've waited so long. Sing my songs and lick my flesh. Worship me.
And there we go. She gone. Now let's revive Emily.
Emily.
Father, what happened?
Take it easy. I'll explain everything.
Alright, so there we go. Didn't kill anybody. We got detected, of course. But there we go. That's completing the game as Corvo. We should also complete the game in low chaos here. I guess we could have done this in one video. Better safe than sorry, I guess. I thought it was going to probably be another hour. I didn't know how long it was going to take to get through that manor, so I did it pretty quick, to be honest. If we would have gotten all the bone charms, it would have taken longer.
And so the Duke fell, and in his place rose up a man
It
of
is.
the people. Paolo had come into the world with nothing, and knew the lives of the least privileged. Sometimes power shouts, and sometimes it whispers. In Dunwall, without ever realizing it, Delilah passed into an imagined world where her father's promises were fulfilled, and her subjects would love her forever, as she sailed the ocean with a great fleet and trekked across the Pendician wastes. While in the true capital, Emily the Just, Emily the Clever, ruled for decades over a prosperous, mended empire with Corvo Attano by her side. In his day, Anton Sokolov fired the engines of industry, hurtling the empire into a more sophisticated age. He dallied with nobles, wayward artists, and great inventors alike, drinking in all that life could offer. Leaving Dunwall for the last time, he headed to the cold north, contented at last, on a final voyage to take him home. There are things that never change, no matter how hard you try. questions you must answer. As Megan Foster faded from the world, Billy Lurk stepped from her shadow, setting out to discover her truest self, and seeking the closest thing she'd ever known to family.
There we go. So that's the good ending. The high chaos ending is pretty grim actually. Once you like free Emily, I'm gonna skip this. Maybe. Once you like save Emily and everything, she eventually becomes like a evil ruler, and everything. It's a much more grim kind of story ending. That's really just not too great. Like, to be honest, it's a pretty grim. You know, it's a pretty grim. Ending to something if you really kind of go along that route. So, but I mean, as you can see, yeah, I killed Delilah. I basically blew her away. So yeah, that was when I did Emily, I did high chaos just because I wanted to, you know, with Corvo, when we did Dishonored 1, I did a low chaos playthrough. Then when I wanted to do Dishonored 2, I wanted to play as Corvo and do another low chaos. But when I played as Emily, I wanted to do a high chaos playthrough because I figured that maybe she would just be kind of an angry person, and she would be kind of different than her dad, so she just like killed everybody. I just like killed everybody. You'd be surprised. I like sword battled everyone. I shot everybody. It was fun stuff, to be honest. So yeah, there we go. The playthrough, there's New Game Plus. You can, you know, play with all of your upgrades and get more and everything like that. You can kind of go through the missions. In the original, they didn't do this. They didn't have it where you could go through the missions like this. Like as you saw with Corvo's save, there's all the missions. When it originally came out, they didn't have that, so it was kind of different. But yeah, I can do New Game Pluses either. But yeah, you can choose from both Emily and Corvo's abilities. All traits are discovered by sacrificing bone charms, are carried over as well. Blueprints you collected are also still available. It's pretty cool stuff if you do want to do New Game Plus. In terms of Death of the Outsider, as you can see right there, with Death of the Outsider, we are going to take, of course, a little break from Dishonored. I have some other playthroughs that I want to do, but we are probably going to do Death of the Outsider before the end of the year. I have never played Death of the Outsider. I know that we play as Billy. But we'll probably play that as a blind playthrough. I've never played it, like I said, so yeah, it'll totally be a new experience for all of us that are going to be going along with it. It'll definitely be new for me. So yeah, I will definitely be doing Dishonored before the end of the year, but we have some other playthroughs coming up, of course. But I'm glad that we're done with Dishonored 2. You know, it was a little shorter than the first one. Of course, the first one had DLC as well. I know this video, obviously, this is a bit of a shorter video. We could have just done them in one. I thought it was going to take me longer to do the castle, though, the tower, just because of the Clockwork Soldiers and everything. But I moved through that pretty quick, so... I know that we didn't really go around and get all of the stuff and explore all the rooms and everything, but When you do like a high chaos playthrough, you can really kind of look at all that stuff and really kind of get a grasp of everything. Because low chaos, it just takes forever, like, especially on a playthrough. But that's going to do it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. We will be back with Death of the Outsider in a future playthrough. For now, feel free to check out all the other playthroughs on the channel, including more that are going to be coming up. So, yeah. Take care, everybody, and I will see you all on the next one. Goodbye.